Craig here from Your Tech. Today's video, something a little bit different. I am going to see if I can fix a customer's gaming PC. This gigantic PC has just been dropped off. He's changed the cooler on it and now it won't turn on. Let's see if I can fix it. The first step of every PC repair is always the same. You must recreate the problem that the customer says they're having. So, we have power lead. Power on, let's see if it turns on. Wow, nothing at all. Because we're not getting any power, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge the power switch pins on the motherboard and see if that turns it on. I think I've found a possible problem. It looks like half of one of the 8-pin EPS connectors has come loose and is out. It's only got half of the connector in half the plug. So I'm going to reseat that and then let's see if we can plug it in and turn it on. My God, that is a difficult connector to get in. All right, after a bit of struggling, that's managed to go in. Let's test it. That would be absolutely glorious if it's going to be as simple as this. Still can't see any lights or anything on the motherboard. Let's just bridge the pins because I've unplugged the power connector. So still no power. So the next thing is take the power plug out and let's check all the connections, make sure everything looks like it's seated and is in the right place. Still nothing. So the fact that we're not getting anything at all, power supply fan's not coming on or anything, my guess is that the power supply is dead. And that is a 4080 Super, so that is a powerful boy. Next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to take the graphics card out. I'm going to use one of my own power supplies and see if I can get it to post. The fact that this is getting no power whatsoever, there's no LEDs coming on the motherboard, and yet the 24 pin is in there. The EPS connectors are in. The GPU connector was properly in. It makes me think this is a power supply issue. I think if it was anything else, you would at least get an LED on the motherboard just showing that there's power to it, or on the graphics card or something. I'm not sure how you managed to blow up power supply with a new cooler. Although this is one of Corsair's ingenious solutions when it comes to wiring, that means that you need a PCIe power cable to power your cooler, which is honestly nothing short of pathetic. I hate this cooler. I've had 2 or 3 of these come into my shop in the last year and it's nothing but aggro. Like, why on earth? Everyone else needs SATA or Molex at an absolute worst. These idiots decide that they need PCIe power for a pump and a couple of fans. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's get this graphics card out and unplug these power cables, see if I can get some kind of power to it with my own power supply. Right, we've got my power supply perched precariously here. 24 pin and the 8-pin EPS is plugged in. Turn the power supply on. And we have power. And the only thing that's coming up is a VGA light, we haven't got the graphics card in. The issue is the power supply. Something in this system has blown an 850 watt power supply. It's a Corsair unit as well. They're usually fairly reliable. I'm going to contact the customer, see what they want me to do, see if they want me to order the parts in, and then we'll get to fixing this. Unfortunately, the only power supply I actually have in stock I'm using in my streaming PC. Well, games console PC. I'm gonna have to order him a new one. I'll be back in a minute. I've ordered a new power supply, but we are not done yet, because to make 100% sure that it is definitely the power supply, we've got 2 options. Plug the old power supply back in without the graphics card, just in case that's the issue, which I very much doubt. It's very, very unlikely that a graphics card would cause this level of issue, that it would cause this to be so unresponsive. It's a little bit risky, but I'm going to plug that graphics card into my PC with my power supply. Hopefully it doesn't blow my PC up and it is just a power supply issue. So let's do that. So I'm going to remove my 2070 from this and upgrade it to a 4080 Super. going to be depressing taking the 4080 Super back out and putting the 2070 in. Big Chungus 4080 Super going in. Top tip as well. If you happen to get some kind of bag with your power supply, always keep your additional cables in it. Keep it somewhere safe and leave yourself a little post-it note of what power supply it was. You cannot mix and match power supply cables. Doing so can blow components.
If I can get the fucker in.
Let's see. 1, if it'll turn on. 2, if we get a display. Well, I've got lights on the motherboard, so that's a good sign. Let's see if it turns on. Got fans spinning. Got RGB on the graphics card. We have display. So it is definitely the power supply that's the issue. The graphics card, absolutely sound. So that's something at least. At least we know it's not the graphics card. Finding out you haven't got to spend an extra £1,000 on a new graphics card is always good. So we'll get the new power supply will come tomorrow. I'm gonna take that power supply out tonight and probably give it a bit of a clean and stuff while I do it. And then tomorrow I can install the new power supply and get this PC back to the customer. First thing we've got to do, undo all of this cable management. We fixed it! Just so all of you know as well, if you repair computers, you do troubleshooting for your friends and family and stuff like that, get yourself one of these wireless keyboard and mouse combos. They're cheap, they use AA batteries, they last ages. First 2 AA batteries I put in this lasted well over 3 years. It's so easy to just plug it in and use a keyboard and mouse. I'm gonna get this set up. I'm gonna come back in a minute with some benchmarks running to make sure that the system is running sound. And there we have it. The new power supply is installed. The game is running a benchmark and is working absolutely sound. I've given the PC a clean. It was a little bit dirty. I've blown the dust out, give it a wipe down with some isopropyl alcohol, and it's looking really nice and clean. This is a wicked system. It is a 7700X paired with a 4080 Super, and I'm really hoping the customer will be happy with it. We've gone for the 2024 edition of the RM850X. It's the same model as the previous power supply that was in it, but it's the updated 2024 version. And yeah, I think the PC's turned out looking really, really nice. And I mean, what a system. 4K gaming easily. And yeah, that's everything. So we have managed to fix a customer's broken PC. And all we had to do was work out it was the power supply, change it, do a bit of cable management, a bit of cleaning, and it's all ready to be collected. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to watch one of these 2 that will come up on the side. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff to help us out. And hopefully I will see you on the next one. Bye.